In this video, I'm going to talk about the slow and steady method of potty training. As you can guess from the title, this is a very relaxed, more casual approach to potty training than, say, the 3-day method of potty training. This is one where you really have no set deadline. Or maybe you do, but it's way far off and you're not too worried about that right now. What you're really focused on is watching your child for signs that they're ready. You're kind of letting them explore the potty at their own leisure, maybe dabbling in it here and there. The slow and steady method really looks kind of different for a lot of parents. There's no ground rules with it per se, but it's just where you're kind of letting your child lead the way. So like any potty training method, there's a lot of pros and cons. Pros obviously are that it's just a gentler approach to helping your child learn this very normal, very important behavior in life. It lets your child guide the process, and it can reduce a lot of conflict between you and your child, especially compared to other methods where you might be a little more forceful because you're trying to meet a deadline or you're trying to be done by the end of the weekend, whatever it is. It doesn't involve, forcing your child to drink a ton of beverages so then they have to go to the bathroom a lot. There's a lot of parents that don't like that. And overall, it just creates less pressure, which in the end, a lot of people find that their child trains a lot more quickly once they're ready using a slow and steady method as opposed to a 3-day method. So it's definitely a good method if you want less stress and you want to really let your child play an important role in this process in choosing how the process goes. Now, there's cons to it too. There's a lot of experts who say it gives your child too much control. Why are they ever going to learn to potty train? They're not going to want to. They have other things they want to do. And it definitely can prolong their time in diapers, which, there's obviously the environmental and cost impact as well, where you're buying too many diapers or whatever. Some children that follow this method might not learn in one of the more ideal windows to do this. So they say that 20 to 30 months is really ideal, but also, that can extend to 18 to 36 months. That's a good range for starting to potty train. But if you have a child that's really not interested in it, they might not learn until they're like 4. And then you have all of these issues where they struggle to maybe have a sleepover with a friend when they're 5 or whatever. So experts and other parents feel concerned about that sometimes. And it could delay your ability to join in on certain daycare opportunities or preschool even, especially if that's a prerequisite. Bear in mind, most preschools and daycares know that they're going to be supporting your child in their potty needs in some way. They just generally don't want to be the main people helping your child potty train. So clarify with whatever program you're looking at just to make sure you understand what they need so you don't feel like super rushed to make sure your child is never in diapers or whatever, especially if your child is not showing signs of readiness yet. So this is a great method for you if you're relaxed about your child staying in diapers for a little bit longer. Your child isn't in the super big rush to try the potty yet either. You're not on a deadline. You're willing to let your child kind of guide the process, and you want a fun, easygoing, mostly potty training experience. And if you're confident that your child will learn to use the potty when they're ready to, that's kind of what it comes down to. So if you have any questions about what method you should go with, questions about doing the slow and steady method or a combination of them, please drop them in the comments below or reach out to us in our Potty Academy community. We're super excited to engage with you and learn how we can best support you and your child in your potty journey.